Hey guys, this is Ms. Phipps. I'm going to show you a quick couple of videos about how to use the calculator along with the motion detector. First step is going to be plug it in. Give me a second, it can be all glary, you're not going to see much, or maybe you will. Okay, and when you do, you're probably going to get a screen like this. If you don't get a screen like this, you end up with this. You're going to scroll over and select that, the Erlenmeyer flask. If this is your screen, see where this icon is right here on the bottom left hand side? That's kind of the meter screen, and that's what you're looking at right now. If I were to click over to here on the far right, you get a data table. You want what's in the middle. That'll give you the graphs. Now, quick run through of everything. This right here, the green button, that collects data. See right now, it's collecting data. Okay, that's what's happening there. But we don't really want any of this data. So I'm going to see what I can do to clear it. Okay. You see, change variables in here. Okay. But I'm trying to cancel this. Some of these I just haven't done in a while, so bear with me. I don't want to see any of these. Okay. But if you just hit the play button again, there you go. It's going to collect just basically nothing. Most of the time, you're only going to want to look at one graph. If you only want to look at one graph, click on Menu, 3 for graph. Okay, kind of get the right zoom on you guys. 3 for graph. Choose 6 for Windows, not that one. You're going to choose menu. Let me see. Not 4, 3. Menu, 3. Not that. Let's see. Okay, pause real quick while I double check something. Okay, I was right the first time. If you want to go it so you can only see one graph, just the position or just the velocity, click on Menu. You click 3 for graph, where number 1 says Show Graph, and you want to choose just graph 1 or graph 2. It's currently set for both. I want just position, so there I go. Okay, so that's basically just a position graph. Now, again, I want to try and clear it really quick. Okay, don't worry about that. Yours may or may not. That might be something you need to talk with me about. See this part in here? I just flipped it open. You're going to do a person walking, so make sure that you're not on the little cart one. You're on the person in the basketball, okay? You're going to get slightly different screens depending on how everything is set up. For right now, we're not worrying about what the message is on the screen. We're worrying about how to get things done. So we've learned how to collect information. We've learned how to switch it to 1. Here's another thing that's good to know is how to change your axes. For the most part, you're going to want your y-axis to start from 0. So you can just delete information. Okay. And probably have the top one say at 3 or 4 meters, 2, 3, 4. You'll have to play with it to make it fit what you want. So there's 3, and let's give it a little bit of something so you can kind of see it underneath. And put -0.5. Okay, so that's probably a good setup to have, and that's how you change the different variables. You just kind of click on them. Next up, okay, let's do these last 2 really quick. To go ahead and we're going to do 2 things within the class. You want to go to Menu, try that again, Menu, 4 for Analyze, and we're going to be looking down here at the Draw Prediction and the Motion Match. So Draw Prediction is if you wanted to guess, put a guess on there of what's going on, like we did with our prediction yesterday. You hit 9 and then 1. Okay, see how once the gets on the screen, the cursor gets on the screen, you get a pin icon. Double click, and then you can kind of go through, click, kind of can change whatever you want. If you double click, it kind of should create an end spot, and to kind of turn it off, go to the outside edge. Whenever you're ready to test it, you just kind of put your prediction. You hit the play button again and it'll collect, and you can see, you'll have the second line and you can see how that one works. That's how you do the draw prediction. Now the next one was going to do for the second part of the lab. You're going to go to menu, you're going to hit 4, you're going to hit, not 9, but you're going to use that motion match down at the bottom. You hit A. You want to get a new position match for the first portion. And if you look, it's going to give you a graph. Your job is going to be to figure out what kind of motion, forward, back, quick, slow, you need to do to make these graphs. Okay. Those are some of the basics of using this. Try these out. If you still have questions, come find me.